Jack and the Beanstalk.
Once upon a time, nestled in a cozy village, dwelled a poor widow and her son Jack. Their only companion was an aging cow. When tough times hit, they made the tough call to sell their bovine buddy. "Off to the market, Jack. Go fetch us some grub money," urged his mother, a mix of sadness and hope in her voice. And so with a sigh, Jack embarked on his moving mission. Along Jack's path, he stumbled upon a quirky old fellow who proposed a deal, 5 enchanted beans in return for his cow. The old man swore these beans were no ordinary beans, but held the key to endless riches. Thrilled by the idea of a sprinkle of magic in his life, Jack eagerly swapped his cow for the mystical beans. When Jack got back home and presented his mother with the beans, she went full-on Hulk mode. She raged at him for swapping their beloved cow for a measly bunch of beans. In a fit of fury, she chucked those beans out the window and sent poor Jack to his room without a bite to eat. That evening, a sprinkle of magic transformed those boring beans into something out of a fairy tale. By morning, a giant beanstalk had shot up outside Jack's window, soaring high up into the clouds, ready for adventure. The next morning, when Jack saw the enormous beanstalk, he couldn't resist the temptation to climb it and discover what lay above. As Jack climbed higher and higher, he entered a land above the clouds. There, he found a giant castle. Sneaking in, he encountered a kind giant's wife who hid him from her husband. Jack learned that the giant owned a magical harp that played beautiful music and a goose that laid golden eggs. While the giant slept, Jack decided to take the treasures. With great care, he snatched the golden harp and the goose and made a run for it. The giant woke up and pursued Jack down the beanstalk, but Jack managed to escape. Back in the village, Jack and his mother were overjoyed with their newfound wealth. The golden harp played sweet melodies, and the goose laid golden eggs, providing them with endless riches. However, the story doesn't end there. Jack, knowing the giant might seek revenge, decided to climb the beanstalk one more time. He reached the top and with a swift stroke of an axe, cut down the beanstalk. The giant, who was chasing him, fell to the ground and disappeared forever. From that day forward, Jack and his mother lived happily, never again facing the hardships of poverty. The magical treasures not only brought them wealth, but also taught Jack valuable lessons about bravery, resourcefulness, and the consequences of his actions. Pause to read and answer each question. Thanks for watching. If you think these monkeys are cute, like and subscribe.